Guess the movie by Tagline quiz. Am I in the hot seat today?
You are in the hot seat, and I don't
Ooh,
know. So I will start with one. And I did
I
all
love
these, and I'm
these.
like, this might not be the right year for you to really know some of these. So this
Hmm.
might be tough.
Okay.
I
I
wasn't
welcome the
thinking that way.
challenge. I welcome the challenge.
First one,
I'm excited.
I try to make it a little bit easy, and the first one you would also begin to set what the year is. So
Okay. Okay.
there's two different
Clearly.
ones I'll give to you. First I'll say either one I think might give it away. I'm trying to think which one.
Hmm.
I'll,
This
first
is
one,
a softball question.
yeah,
Okay.
coming May 25th, 1983 to your galaxy.
Oh, Return of the Jedi?
It is.
All right. So we're 1983.
Yeah. So the other one was the tagline I saw for that is The Empire Falls. I'm like,
Oh yeah, that one I knew. Yeah, for
yeah,
sure. The Empire
yeah.
Falls.
So some of these are pretty simple. So this might be kind of another softball. So
Okay.
a tribute to the original, traditional, 100% red-blooded, two-fisted, all-American Christmas.
Uh Christmas one. Oh. Can you say it one more time, so repeat
A
it?
tribute to the original, traditional, 100% red-blooded, two-fisted, all-American Christmas.
That would be a Christmas story.
That is a Christmas story.
All right. All right. But that where was that filmed, by the way?
Part outside of Toronto and part is it Cleveland is where the house is, or Cincinnati?
Cleveland is where
Cleveland,
it's
I think, yeah.
supposed to be. I didn't know if that's where
Yeah.
they filmed it.
So the house is there, and then a lot of the other location. It's kind of a mix between there and actually not too far out. Like the school is like just a few miles from Niagara Falls on the Canadian side.
Okay.
So
Okay. A
nobody does.
Red Rider. Sorry.
It's still, for the most part, it still holds up.
Yeah. Yeah.
It gets just overblown during the Christmas
Oh,
holidays, but
too much.
um, nobody does it better 13 times.
Nobody does it better 13 times. Oh, Friday the 13th, part
No,
three. Yeah,
nope.
no. Nobody does it better 13 times. I don't know.
So I'll say that. So it's the 13th entry in this series.
Okay. That's where my head went to, but I was
Yeah,
like, what was 13 times? Then it would have to be
you might know what series it is.
Bond, James Bond.
It is James Bond. You might
Okay.
not know which one it is.
Is it Never Say Never Again?
No,
Then it would be the I don't know. It's on the tip of my tongue.
It's Octopussy.
Octopussy. Yes. Never Say Never Again wasn't a real Bond movie.
Um,
Wasn't that the like
it
rip
was
off?
it was a it it is yeah it is a James Bond movie. So actually, I'll give you the tagline for that because that's also the same year.
Oh,
Sean Connery is back as James Bond 007.
Never Say Never Again.
So yep, so that was supposed to be the movie versus movie
Right. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
time for that.
Octopussy.
So yeah, so
That's
obviously
a
we're talking
good
about
one.
83. So this is not quite your,
Okay. All right.
quite year or whatever, but this is kind of what I picked at the time. I think because I had some great 83 movies happening for anniversaries
No, I like it. I like
this week.
83.
So
It's a solid year.
he loved the American dream with a vengeance.
He loved the American dream with a
This is my
vengeance.
mentee's favorite movie.
Oh, okay. He loved the America. I know the tagline. The American dream. Give me a clue,
Uh,
please. Like what genre is it in?
it's a remake. I've seen if there's other.
Scarface.
It is Scarface, yeah.
Yes. Look at the pelican fly. Come on, pelican.
I was looking for another tagline because one of the other taglines like is "The world is yours," which is also
Right.
the globe thing and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm
The
not
blimp.
sure. Yeah. Which this one you will not get, but I'll tell you anyway. Forget what's legal, do what's right. I wouldn't have guessed what this movie is.
Trading Places.
It is not. It's 10 to midnight. Charles Bronson.
Oh, 10 to midnight.
Yeah.
Okay. No, I
Not the
wouldn't have got that.
tagline that you would think it is. So,
I like it.
here's one of my favorites. Come to laugh, come to cry, come to care, come to terms.
Terms of endearment.
Terms of endearment for sure. So
It's time for our meds.
get my daughter the bill. Yeah, we still shout out
Get
that
my
line. So shot just a mere 50 miles from my location.
Yeah.
That scene.
It's the Lincoln Airport in there too, right?
It is Lincoln Municipal Airport. I think it's not municipal, but yeah, so many Lincoln locations and Houston.
Yeah.
They're not just
Unless
getting
you're
rich.
curtsying on my face and 30. Sorry.
Was that that was a PG movie too? Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Wow.
They're not getting rich, they're getting even.
Dirty Rotten Scoundrels?
No. You may have already said this movie as a different guess, but
Oh, okay. They're not getting rich, they're getting even?
mm-hmm.
I don't know. I said this already?
You said this as a guest already.
Oh, okay. Then it would be Trading Places.
Trading Places.
That's it. Okay.
The other one might have just given it, take two complete strangers, make one of them rich, make the other poor. Just watch the fun there.
Watch the
But I says, watch their fun while they're ... Trading Places.
Trading Places.
This one has a couple. What a Feeling.
Flashdance.
Flashdance it is.
What a feeling.
The other tagline is kind of like the plot, Every day she works in a man's world. Every night she dances through the universe that is her dream.
She danced her butt off to get to that school.
Which sounds like a showgirl's tagline.
It does.
Well.
There are some underlinings.
Yeah. This one has some various ones, so I'll read a couple of them. The only winning move is not to play.
Okay. The only winning move is not to play. What's another one?
To David Lightman, global thermonuclear war will be just one hell of a game.
WarGames.
Yes. To everybody else, it will be hell waiting to happen.
Let's be the Russians.
Yeah.
It would be the Soviets in 83. Broderick. I do love WarGames. I always see past the arcade and I always think of
it's right by
WarGames. Yeah.
It's still good. I did try to watch, they made a sequel to that.
Oh, did you watch that?
I could not get through it. It was like not the same. Yeah.
I don't think so.
Something like that. Yeah.
WarGames.
David. It is good. So
it is good.
He's back and the fever still burns.
Staying alive.
Staying alive.
Staying alive. The fever still burns.
Yeah, another one is one woman needs him, one woman loves him, but Tony Manero has got to follow his dream.
I love it.
The sequel nobody wanted.
Oh, nobody.
This one I was kind of disappointed because it was kind of bland. Dirty Harry is at it again.
Dirty Harry.
So that's the first movie. So the 83
Oh.
Sudden Impact.
Sudden Impact. Yeah. Yes.
All right.
I expect more from a San Francisco cop movie.
Yeah, I was looking for it. It's like, I guess that's all they need is like, hey, it's Dirty Harry movie.
Yeah. This is what you're getting. You're getting a lot of grunts.
See it. Come see it.
Come see it.
Meet the model son who's been good too long.
Arthur.
No.
Meet the model son.
Yeah, which is a strange one, but the other one, it will also be elliptical, but I won't say the title.
Okay.
There's a time for playing it safe and a time for...
There's a time for playing it safe and a time for... Not going to get this one.
Risky business. Risky business.
Oh, risky business. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Just, okay.
Right. Yeah. At the time, they had to sell it, like,
yeah.
What's about there? When mom goes to when mom goes to work, dad goes berserk.
Mr. Mom?
Mr. Mom it is.
Mr. Mom. Classic.
The other one was Carolyn's a rising executive. Jack just lost his job. Jack's gonna have to start from the bottom up. Like, ugh, a man having to go to the grocery store
a
and
man having to iron.
buy tampons. What?
How dare him? So dated.
This one should be pretty simple. Every summer, Chevy Chase takes his family on a little trip. This year, he went too far.
Vacation.
Yeah, I was like, it's not even a character name. It's just Chevy Chase.
Chevy Chase. That is funny. Yeah,
it is. Yeah,
the guy from SNL's and Caddyshack's in this movie. Just go see it. Oh no, Wally World.
Let's see. The story of 8 old friends searching for something they lost and finding that all they needed was each other.
Is this a Rat Pack movie?
No.
Not Brat Pack. Brat Pack?
No. Another one. In a cold world, you need your friends to keep you warm.
Big Chill?
The Big Chill it is.
Okay. Big Chill. All right.
Let's see. I went ahead and did Never Say Never
Again. It's a good quiz.
It is. Well, that's always like 83. That's not quite your era, but you know.
It's all right. It's fun.
This one has a couple different ones. Reaching new depths of terror.
Jaws 3D?
It is.
Nice.
They also have the third dimension is terror.
Fitzroyce.
I think is exactly from Friday 13th Part 3.
Yeah, total.
Another one I saw was A Deadly New Attraction.
Seal the park. The sharks in the park.
Yeah. So the next one has 2 taglines. One is just a few words, and one is like 6 sentences.
I love when they're like a page.
Yeah. The skies will never be the same.
Starman.
It does not give you much. So
okay.
Or here we go.
Okay.
Flying the most lethal weapon ever made. At his fingertips, the infrared camera can see right through your bedroom walls. A microphone that can record your most intimate conversations. An electric cannon with 6 barrels that can turn your neighborhood into a raging inferno. But he's not headed for a war-torn country, and he'll be cruising the skies of America, and then only one man can stop him from using it on you.
No idea.
It's not as well. Blue Thunder.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That was kind of. Yeah. I can see that.
Yeah. It was
for sure.
Yeah, and they actually made that into a TV series, which is
they did.
Strange.
They did.
Yeah, so
yeah, Blue Thunder.
Yeah.
Wow.
If you thought the night before was funny, wait till you see the next day.
If you thought the night before was
It's funny. Wait till you see the next day.
I should know this, but I don't.
You should. I'll give you a clue. The next day is the subtitle for this movie.
The next day.
It is.
It's the subtitle for it?
It is.
Saturday the 14th.
No.
Okay. I don't know.
Porky's 2, the next day.
Oh, is that what it is? I
Yes.
never seen Porky's. Never saw them. They're good, right?
Homework. You go watch Porky's.
All
and
right,
Porky's
I'm
2.
add it to the homework list.
Yeah, let me know what you think, because I grew up in the 80s, and this was the American Pie of the 80s.
Porky's. Bill Murray, right?
Yeah. No.
Okay.
No. But yeah. This will be your homework. Yeah, Porky's 2, because it's like Halloween 2. It picks up right where the other one left off the next morning.
Love that.
Yeah.
The continuity.
Yeah, well, absolutely. And they actually called it the next day.
The next
Just
day.
like Halloween 2, the same night.
Perfect. Sold.
Yes.
Done.
Just when you thought it was safe to go back to the shower.
Psycho 2.
Correct. The other tagline was, it's 22 years later, and Norman Bates is coming home.
What could it be?
It could be anything.
It could be anything.
Which, now it's, Psycho 2 has always been kind of touted as, at the time, people thought it was blasphemous, but now is probably our first, what people would call a legacy sequel, where, 2 decades plus, and they brought that same person back and created something.
The original legacy sequel.
Yeah. So there it is.
Good point.
On June 24th, 4 acclaimed directors, George Miller, John Landis, Joe Dante, and Steven Spielberg, take you to another dimension.
Starman.
That was John Carpenter.
Take You to Another Dimension. Spielberg.
Yes. George Miller, John Landis, Joe Dante, 4 directors, bringing you to another dimension.
Oh, The Twilight Zone, the movie.
Twilight Zone, the movie.
Yes.
Well, one was indicted for.
John Lithgow's greatest performance.
It is. That's where, same year he was.
Yeah.
It was just 10. Yeah, there's only 10 years between there and Cliffhanger. Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
Interesting. They grew up on the outside of society. They weren't looking for a fight. They were looking
The
to
outsiders.
belong. The outsiders. There.
No jazz before the rumble. Hey, Grease. Hey, I didn't mean that. I meant kid. I'll see you around, Randy. Which that actor, what's his name? Dewey from The Outsider, or from Southland.
C. Thomas Howell?
C. Thomas Howell. He's also in Gettysburg. He does a great job in that. Yeah.
Gotcha. A couple of different ones. I'll do the least one. Enter the gateway to hell at your peril.
Hellraiser. Enter the gateway to hell at your peril.
Or the most evil house on earth and its legacy of horror.
Poltergeist.
No.
House.
No.
House 2.
No. I'll give you one more tagline.
Okay.
This is actual tagline. This picture is not a sequel to the pictures The Amityville Horror or Amityville 2, The Possession.
Okay. So Amityville 2.
Amityville 3D.
3D.
Yeah.
Was that the one? No, it's 2, the one with Burt Young, right?
Yeah.
Where he plays like the worst guy ever.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
This one, I'll skip that one. It took a twist of fate to make them 2 of a kind.
It took a twist of fate to make them 2 of a kind. Splash.
The movie is 2 of a kind.
2 of a kind. Okay.
Olivia Newton-John and John Travolta back together.
Oh.
For first
the reunion
and last
we all
time.
wanted.
Yes. This one, there's a couple different ones, and
okay.
I'll start with the. Now there's a new name for terror.
Now there's a new name for terror.
I'll give you the second one.
Children of the Corn.
No. Unleash the Terror.
Unleash the Terror?
Yeah.
Is it The Thing?
It is not. I'll give you one more.
Okay.
There's another one that I can't believe they used. His bite is worse than his bark.
Cujo.
But yes, much worse. Yeah.
I still love that movie poster for Cujo with the teeth.
It is a good poster. So
it is.
Yeah,
and it's just a Saint Bernard. It's like such good writing. They're not scary dogs.
No. Kino Lorber is doing the 4K version of that. And speaking of Kino Lorber, then I just got my Needful Things.
Oh, nice.
4K with the TV. I haven't watched it yet.
Great Ed Harris.
Well, we'll see.
You got to let me know how the extra features are.
I feel like that's when I need to sit and watch, and so
that's cool.
All right, last movie, and there has multiple taglines, and I'm trying to figure out which one. I'm gonna start with the one that you should know.
Ooh.
Would be the least amount of hints, because the others I feel like give it away. So
okay,
this time is going to be the best time of all.
Friday the 13th, Part 3.
No.
This time is going to be the best time of all. No, give me another one.
And the others all kind of give it away. So I'm trying to figure out which would be the least to give it away.
All right.
The world's superhero and his toughest adventure
Superman
yet.
2.
1983.
Okay. What can you say that last one again? Por favor?
Okay, I'll do another one. I'm just saying it's 1983.
Okay.
If the world's most powerful computer can control even Superman, no one on Earth is safe.
Superman 3.
Superman 3 it is.
Oh, I forgot that was 83.
Yes,
okay.
So.
All right, Richard Pryor, he did a good job.
Yeah, my favorite. This time is going to be the best time of all. I'm like, really?
Really?
That's
quite the
yeah.
Quite the milestone.